A year ago, I was just stuck in this complete struggle. We're content to live in our work days, never being there for family, not having any time for family dinners, always being stuck on the phone. And guess what? We're barely making enough to meet our expenses. I needed to make a change. And to be honest, I felt like my life was completely running away from me. Now, I run a fully automated online business. So now I actually work around my family. I'm able to put my family first and not the other way around. And the best part of it, guys, it's actually 100% beginner friendly. And this actually works whether you're working full-time or part-time or even not at all. In this video, I'm going to show you how digital products and automated emails beat a client-based, phone call-based business every single time, and how you can actually use free methods like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or even here on YouTube to actually grow your business. And you can actually build an online income that you can rely on. So here's the question, guys. If you could replace part or all of your income without selling to friends, without chasing people, without needing to be on the phone all the time, or have face-to-face meetings or get on Zoom, if you could actually do that, would you take me up on that? Because what I'm about to share with you is really going to blow your mind. So the first key to understand how exactly you make money online while you sleep is actually to understand digital products, because let's be honest, no one is on the phone at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. And that's the only way you're going to have an online business that actually works during those hours when you're asleep. Because this is where time stops controlling your income. So what are digital products? They're online courses, they're programs, they're even communities, they're templates, they're something in digital form. You can't physically hold it. So that actually means you don't have any of those worries that online businesses have, whether it's holding on to stock, if you've got like physical products and stuff, warehousing, shipping, exporting, importing, all that stuff. Those things make those businesses quite difficult. And once they're created, my friends, you can actually sell it an unlimited number of times without any extra work. So for example, if you have the rights to sell, say, a $300 course and you sell that 10 times, guess what? You've actually made $3,000 on that. You didn't have to create anything else. You just sold that one program. Guys, I've had $900 sales come in the middle of the night, and nothing physically has changed on my end. I'm still sleeping, remember? It was just the same product being sold to someone new. Because guys, when you use a proven product that's already working out there, it's already been built, you skip the days, the weeks, the months, or even the years that a lot of people out there, they need to try and create it, test it, and actually wonder, is it actually even going to sell? That's why even complete beginners in this space can actually start learning and earning in an online business using digital products, instead of just waiting to be ready and trying to create something in their head and then maybe not even being able to sell it at all. So guys, here's an example right here. This was actually the other day. Guys, someone bought a $900 program, and this was in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. Note the timestamp there as well. Maybe at this point, guys, you're thinking, wow, this makes sense. I'd love to make a bit of money online while I'm sleeping, and I'd love to not actually have to build anything myself. I really want you guys to click down below, just in the description, you're going to get my Freedom Formula Blueprint. It's the exact guide that I followed to get started in this space, and I'm giving it to you for free. So click down below and check that out. Now, the next part that's really important, guys, is that here's where the real magic happens, okay? You actually don't need to be online 24/7 to make sales. You can actually use what's called automation. This actually means your sales process runs without you. You don't need to be a seasoned business owner to be able to use this. You can be a complete beginner and just get the right system that's out there working automatically for you. So it doesn't need your physical or mental effort to be put into it. So for me personally, a lot of it's automated email sequences. So someone clicks one of my links on social media and they join my email list. And then from there, my emails actually do the work. I don't manually type emails every single day. It's actually ones that have been pre-made that I've got the numbers to prove that they actually work really well. And I just keep them going every single day. So those emails, they introduce me, they explain a bit more about digital programs, and they answer any kind of questions or objections or just curiosities about what exactly this online business is and how digital products can actually help you to generate an online income. And then it also invites them an opportunity to choose a digital program that's actually going to help them. Because let's be honest, guys, everyone comes in from a different space, from a different life situation, from a different work situation. And that's why it's important to have a range of options. So I want you to imagine with automated emails, you send out an email just once, but it continues to make sales for months, for years, And with one automated sequence, guys, I've had people find me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They've joined my email list. They've purchased a few days later, all without ever speaking to me personally. I never called them. I never had a Zoom meeting, but they did buy from me. That's how I've had times like the one I showed you before, where a single $900 program sale has come through while I'm sleeping, or a lot of the time, guys, is actually when I'm making dinner for the kids at home. And that means, guys, I really want to tie this together. Automation means that you're building an asset. You're not working just a job. You're not trading your time for dollars. This is the mindset we really need to change, guys. You're building an asset that's going to serve you in the future. It's actually going to change your life. And it keeps working for you, whether you're online or you're not online. And actually gives you the freedom of time and location. So guys, if you've ever tried freelancing, coaching, running an agency, or any kind of business where you rely on phone calls, customers, services, appointments, all that kind of stuff, you know the truth. You're still trading time for money. In client-based businesses, you're tied to deadlines. You're tied to client feedback. You're tied to phone calls. If that phone isn't going off the hook, guys, you're not making money. It's as simple as that. Your income depends on your availability and willingness to deal with other people's schedules, all their drama, all their situations, all their expectations. Even if you make good money, guys, you're essentially an employee for multiple bosses. And let's be honest, if you're charging, say, $1,000 a month for your service-based business, right? You're going to need 5 to 10 clients at least to make a decent income. And then you've still got to serve them. You've still got to help them. And that means a lot of work hours, right? But with digital products, one $900 sale, it's one transaction. It's done. There's no meetings. There's no follow-ups. This model, basically, it removes the ceiling on your time, and it actually gives you control over your work and your life. Your revenue now, it's not tied to a calendar, right? It's a system that can actually run without you. And guys, you might be thinking, don't I need paid ads? Don't I need to be spending lots of money just so I can get my message out there? Because the world's busy, right? There's so many people out there. Maybe I don't have that budget. What am I going to do? How am I going to get noticed? How am I going to get seen out there? Okay? Guys, this is where free traffic comes in. You don't actually need to spend money on ads to get started. In fact, basically, I built this using free traffic only. Basically, it means you're getting eyeballs on your business, okay? And you're using the power of social media. You don't need to use ads on social media. You can actually run this organically. That basically means you can use TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You're basically getting attention, all without paying for any ads. Posting short, valuable content consistently. It's enough to bring in people who are already interested in what you have. And then you might be right about your following, but the truth is, guys, I've had content and videos that's only gotten like a few hundred views or such, but people still buy from me. You don't need to have a massive audience like some kind of influencer or something to actually get moving in this space. And the reason is, guys, because I've had the right people see what I put out there. And we can actually show you how to do that as well. One video basically can keep bringing in traffic and sales weeks after posting it. That's free exposure. And that exposure, guess what, guys? It actually compounds over time. This makes it very low risk for beginners because you're not betting money on ads without knowing what your message is, what your story is, and who are the people you're actually helping. You don't have to worry about taking a risk like that. The truth is, guys, you get to be learning, growing your audience, and earning at the same time. I don't know about you guys, but this is a very smart way to run an online business as a complete beginner, but we'll go into it with very low risk. So the question you might have at this point is, how do you get a high quality product to sell without creating it yourself? That's where Master Resale Rights, or MRR for short, comes into play, guys. This means that you get a high quality product or program. You have the rights to be able to resell that. You didn't have to waste months or even years creating it. And the best thing is there are options out there where they've already sold a lot and they're proven to work because they've got value, because people are buying it. By being able to resell it, you can actually get 100% profit, which meaning 100% commissions on those sales. So you're not worrying about 10% or 20%, and then you have to work really hard to make up for that loss. And in this case, the programs, if they teach you how to market and sell online and continue to grow your online business, you've actually got a bit of a journey ahead of you where you can actually evolve in this space. And also in the future, you can build your own digital programs. So with Master Resale Rights, let's use this as an example, okay? You've got a program for 900 USD, okay? You make one sale from that and you keep all of it. Now imagine if you make 5 sales in a month. That's 4,500 USD. And you don't even have to create a product. You don't even have to run a service for anyone. So guys, being real with you, if you are not based in the United States, like me, I'm actually based here in New Zealand, and quite often the exchange rate works out way better. If you have digital programs that are made and then priced in USD, it actually works out really nicely here in New Zealand. And guess what? $900 at the time of making this video, it's roughly around 1,500 New Zealand dollars. And nearby Australia, it's about 1,400 AUD. And if you're from somewhere else, guys, just do a quick Google search just to see the exchange rate. It's the fastest way I've seen beginners earning online because it removes that I don't have a product problem and the I don't know how to sell problem, both at the same time. And guys, I've got a question for you. If you could start this online business that runs on autopilot, what would you do with that extra time it would make in your day? Really think about that, because once you do this, that's actually going to become reality and it's no longer going to be a dream. Guys, look, I have to do a bit of a disclaimer here, okay? This isn't some kind of get rich quick scheme, but it is a very simple, proven system that's allowed me to earn while I sleep, spend more time with my family, and finally feel in control of my time. Now that you know how I made $900, just as example last week while I slept, with digital products, you might want to actually see the Freedom Formula blueprint that I use on a daily basis and get to see other people making sales with us too. You can actually get started by clicking on the link in the description below to access the free Freedom Formula blueprint. Guys, maybe this can make a change in your life. Click the link in the description below. It will take you there. You'll get some options to look at, and you'll get a full step-by-step guide on what I did to get started.